Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in the wonderful, wonderful Pacific Northwest in that humble little town of Belfair, Washington, or Hickville, USA, as I love to call where I live. Welcome to my channel, everybody. So this is my May 2026 Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 17, everybody. Thank you all so very much for joining me. This kit is called Sparkling Celebration. You can make a total of 9 cards if you make them as they were designed. 3 of each of these designed, and the envelopes are here. So on the back, as always, this QR code would lead you to a video that would show you how to put this kit together as it is. Design a visual of everything that comes in the kit. Over here are the stamps because we no longer get an insert, so we have time to celebrate. You're invited, the fireworks, the stars, the little blobby tree topper, and wishing you happiness. Down here are those coordinating colors. Videos 1 through 5, I always share with you everything that comes in the kit. After that, we just kind of mosey along. So let's go on to our add-on dies. Are called the Wonderful Scene dies. They will coordinate with April, May, and June of 2026. And there is a card I kind of want to make with this, but I just have to get to it. It's in the back of my head and it's itching to come forward. So hopefully give me just a few more days here. So if you are missing your insert piece, please make yourself one by using a half a sheet of printer paper, cardstock, whatever your paper is of choice. For scrap paper, I would say, or a quarter sheet. Use the sheet your stamps come on as an stamp block. Put your stamps on there and ink them up and then stamp them like so. Make sure to write the name, the month, and that they are paper pumpkins, and you have an insert piece for your stamps. So this one, guys, I will be using the last extra from my Adventure Awaits kit. So if you tune into my channel, you should see a surprise little premiere. It's kind of a test premiere for my Christmas in July series that I'm doing at 5:30 on Wednesdays. I'd be using this kit called Adventure Awaits, and I have had a few pieces that I used for paper pumpkins. So this is the last of them. This has no stamps in it, but I have these balloons, this tree. I'm using this piece from one of my Aunt Carol's stamp and die sets. It's a non-stamping up set, just so you know. This convertible, this little scenescape. Now this, you may remember from last month's paper pumpkin. This is the back of an envelope. I'm using this, and I'm using one of the card bases from the Adventure Awaits kit as a card base. This is just an extra piece. I'm going to set that aside, and I'm using from this kit the windows. Now I went ahead and I scored these just so that they will open. So the person who receives my cards knows that you can open the windows. I want them to look like you can open and move them. So that is why I have done that. This needs to just get a little cut off here. Because I'm using this as a sky background because this piece is not quite big enough. I'm not worried about this little piece over here that's on the score line. You will not see it. What I am worried about is whether it is... Yes, I just need to make it a little bit smaller here. So about 1/4 of an inch. Bring out that guillotine. Cut it about 5 and a... Oh, it needs to be smaller than that, doesn't it? No. Make it 5 1/4. I'm going to go a little bit shorter. I'm going to take it off the other end. It's 5 1/2. We're going to go to 5 3/8 just to make sure nothing shows. Now this piece needs to go in the center of my card base, which is the card base from the Adventure Awaits kit. I'm just going to glue it down. Not doing anything to it, just gluing it down in the center. Doesn't have to be even, you will not see this. What I do have to be careful of is I want this piece, you see that? It's just a continuation. Now I did think about cutting all the way around there, that white strip, but it doesn't bother me enough to do it, so I'm not. Even though I thought about it, and usually if I think about it, I'm gonna do it. Today that is not the case. What I am gonna do is I'm going to glue, first of all, my car right to the edge, just like that. So I'm just gonna put glue on the bottom parts of the wheels. Open my windows so I can make sure to get it in there like that. Next, I'm going to put my balloons, because they're going to a party, even though this is not a birthday card, it could be. It's just, I had the balloons, I might as well put them to use. All right, next layer will be my road here. Put some glue there. I know I'm kind of building it backwards, but that's just kind of how I go here. Maybe scoot that over a bit. Now my tree, I'm just going to slide this in. Right there. And now all of this, I can go ahead and tack my sides down on this side. And I'm going to tack it along this side. For some reason the glue isn't. Either I'm not seeing it or it just isn't there. Oh, I'm not seeing it because I can feel it now. Okay. You can see it too. Definitely there now. Now this piece is simply going to go on that, and now I have a sky all the way to the top. That's going to go on top of my card. That's it. No big deal. Really simple. Oops. As long as I don't drop it, right? That's why I love wet glue, because you can smush stuff around. And then my sentiment is what I haven't decided yet. I thought about doing "You're amazing" right in the center, and I think I'm going to put it there because it kind of helps cover up the arch of the white, which bugs me a bit, but not enough to make me change it. Nope, it's not that bothersome. It really isn't. You are so amazing. No dimensionals, but I would like that straight. So let's straighten that out. And then the person, it will go like that, but then they can open it up and look what they have inside. Love it. Little Wink Estella. It could be a birthday card. It might be in the end, but for right now, it's not. For right now, it's just a card. And that's the way I like it. And it just kills me I don't have anything to put on the envelope. Wishing you happiness. That's what we're going to put on the inside, because then I can do whatever I want. So wishing you happiness, and I need a color. I need a color. Oh, we'll go with Misty Moonlight, because that's what's out and about, and it goes with the color here. So we will stamp Misty Moonlight. We need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yes, it does really bother me when I don't have something to go on there. And I think we will stamp this on the envelope as well, just because I can. Why? Because I can, and that's what I have available to me at this minute. Because I didn't get that far, and I thought I would be okay without it, and apparently I wasn't okay without something on my envelope. So I do love it, love it. Can go over that with the bone folder, which has fallen to the bottom of my tray with my blocks. So hope you guys, I always hope you like them, but even if you don't, I appreciate that you still watch. Now this little one, Garden in Bloom, I'm trying to use this one. Really trying hard to use this. Probably just silhouette stamping, maybe a little color, but it's a pretty little stamp set. Yes, you've seen it right. I got it for $1. This is one of those with my Aunt Carol, right? Still trying to get that done as well. It just keeps sitting here, and I keep thinking, oh, okay, let me get this. And then things like this come up that pop in my head, and it's like, okay, let me do this one first. So here we go. So that's what goes on with me all the time. I love this. I love it. So thank you all so much for allowing me to share my love of paper crafting with you, because it is so delightful. And I get so much joy from it. Thank you, and I hope to see you all again soon here in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now, everyone.